Yes, I am streaming, live streaming twice in one day, but I thought this was a good one that I wanted to go ahead and I wanted to live stream. I'm making lettuce wraps tonight. So, right. So, that's what we're doing. Lettuce wraps tonight. Tonight. Um, I have some tofu right here that I'm going to put in salted water that I'm boiling it in salted water. I don't know if this is the right live stream or not. Hope so. Okay. So we're going to boil that for a little bit in salted water. And then we're going to use it to make our lettuce wraps. They say if you boil it in salted water, it makes it taste better, makes the texture better to receive flavoring stuff. I like, tofu the way it's been, but I'm going to go ahead and do it the way the Asians have told me is the best way. I'm going to go ahead and close this right here so my husband can relax in his room without worrying about y'all. Okay? I'm also going to make some fried rice. I have some leftover. Let me get my. I'm missing you. Tell me where the road turns. You too. Let me know if my sound is working okay. All right. TikTok good, YouTube good. We're good. All right. So I had some cilantro here that I need for my wraps. And then I have some green onions that I also need for my wraps. I'm making lettuce wraps and fried rice tonight. I'm gonna turn this thing off because it's just acting up. I might need to get a new one. So I'm just gonna chop some of my, and hello, Breen Madman, Michelle, Wanda, Selena, Pavel, Mr. T. How are y'all? So I'm cutting up all this cilantro. It's going into my wraps. This shouldn't take long. This shouldn't be a long live stream tonight. I'm using what's called an herb rocker. When you rock it, it just cuts up your herbs. Okay, so I got my cilantro, and that's a lot, maybe too much. And I also have some green onions. The cilantro smells so good and fragrant. And how are y'all doing today? YouTube, you doing good? I haven't seen nobody say hello there. Unless I got it on the wrong screen. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So we got these green onions. We're going to chop the white and the green. Did y'all have a good day today? First day back to the world, or were you working the whole time? Some people, it was their first day back. Some people were working the whole time. Depends on your industry, right? And your boss. All right. We have some seafood mushrooms I'm going to use right now. Okay. So now go ahead and get where is my wok? Is my wok in the refrigerator? No. Look over here. Yes. It's in the refrigerator. Okay. So last week I made this curry spaghetti, and my husband, instead of putting things away in a Tupperware, he likes to put it away in the pan that it was made in. So when I go back and look for the pan, can't find it. So here it is, and I think I'm going to go ahead and let this go. I think it's old enough that I'll let it go. I gotta clean out my wok. Hello, sirens. So, hey, is that Monique? Yes, and Janine, hello. How you guys doing? Not sad face, that was accident. How y'all doing this evening? Monique, I'm gonna call you after this live stream. I'm gonna mean to call you all day. Hopefully I won't be asleep. I'm gonna call you. Alright. Got the wok cleaned out, okay? So we're gonna need the wok. I know. I miss Janine too. We're going to use this pan as well. So this is has soap in it. Somebody gave me something. Thank you. Moni Love gave me confetti. Yay! Thank you, Moni Love. I appreciate you. All right. So, we're going to switch sides so you guys can see what we're doing over here. Okay. We're getting ready to make our dinner. And so we're going to put you here, and we're going to turn it around. Now you can see what's going in there. And now, you know, I won't be able to, when I get cooking, I'm not going to see y'all talking, so y'all going to have to forgive me if I don't answer right away. Whoop. There we go. Hopefully that holds up. Yes. Okay. So back here, we have tofu cooking. Right back there. Tofu cooking right there. And they say you're supposed to boil it in water for it to have better flavor. So that's what I'm doing. But now, that's pretty wet, so maybe that's why I'm all wet up my stove a little bit too much. Let's see what's going on with it. There we go. Got it going now. All right. Now, I have leftover rice from the other day, and I have a little pan here to make our tofu. It's supposed to be a quick meal tonight, but I'm kind of dragging around. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm going to take some of this tofu out of the pan, put it onto my board because I have to cut it in smaller pieces. And this has been boiling in salt water. So you can see it's been boiling in salt water. And let me see how much lettuce I have, because I bought some lettuce. Yeah. Okay. So I have 3 heads of lettuce. That means I got a lot of, I can make a lot of lettuce wraps. Turn off that back stove and get these out of here. And what I'll do, I'll keep this filling. Like if I make too much filling, then I'll just go ahead and keep it for something else. My husband made some brown rice on the second to go with the black eyed peas from the first. So we got some leftover rice. We're gonna chop up this tofu right here. Can you see it? I'm gonna chop up this tofu. Okay, so we're gonna chop up our tofu. It's been soaking in salt water, and we're just gonna, it's pretty hot, but we're gonna make it into small pieces. Have you guys ever had the lettuce wraps at like PF Chang or different places like that? You get a lettuce wrap and it has, I think they have chicken. This one's having tofu. I don't know what kind of meat they put in them, but I see people eating them all the time. And obviously, I'm not putting meat in it. I'm gonna put some. We're gonna have ours with tofu. Let me taste a piece of this tofu. Okay. It is smoking hot. You see how hot that is? Smoking hot. Okay, we got it down to bite-sized pieces that can go inside of our lettuce wrap. All right, now we're gonna take you back to the stove and we're going to cook this. This is all my ginger. I get ginger and I freeze it and then I grate it because it'll go bad if you don't do that. If you don't grate it, it'll go bad. We're gonna need ginger and garlic for this dish. Thank you for the follow, Dolores Kelly. I appreciate you. Thank you for the taps of the screen. If you're familiar with this dish, the lettuce wraps, and you've had them with meat, give me a tap on the screen. Let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know something. Let me know something, girl. And let me know what you're cooking for dinner tonight. Or you just kind of, did you already eat? Are you going to go out after this, or are you going to cook? All right, so I got about 5 cloves of garlic, because I can't never seem to stop myself with the garlic. Okay, 5 cloves of garlic. I'm going to quickly press it with my garlic press. You just take the garlic clove and you just press it through those holes. And you're good to go. So, you know, have you guys heard about the flu? How bad it is this year? I saw a YouTube or a video my husband sent me that told me poke bowl. That sounds good. I saw a video that my husband showed me telling me that we should get iodine nose spray. So I looked on, Amazon to buy myself some nose spray, and I found out that it was $20 a nose spray. And I needed 3 of them, right? One for me, one for my son, one for my husband. So then what did I do? I looked up how to make my own. So I made my own nose spray. You just get some iodine, or what's called betadine, and you put it in regular water and water it down so that it goes to 1/10. It can't. This is. It can't. I mean 1%. It can't be. It comes at 10%. You want to make it 1% by putting it in 100 milliliters of water, and then you just take 1 teaspoon of this and put it inside of a saline nose spray, and then you spray it in your nose 3 or 4 times a day. I got this off the internet. I went immediately to Walgreens and did that so that I could make my own, and then we each got our own spray, and I labeled each person's name because we need to be spraying up somebody else's nose germs, right? Even if it's our family. So that's what I did. And they say that we need to be back to wearing masks again too. Have you heard that? So I also ordered some masks. So you can say, oh, Brooke, blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to be better safe than sorry. Because, remember the last time. So that's what I did. Oh, shit. All right, there we go. Did y'all see that? That's because I got this one too high, too long. So we're just sauteing this up. Did y'all get your eyebrows singed off from that? Lots of people are wearing masks, and here in Atlanta the flu is bad. Yeah, I think I definitely got my mask. Because we gotta be careful. So here we go. I'm going to start sauteing this first. Then we'll season it up. So first we want to get it, ready to go. Garlic powder. I'm going to open this window. Onion powder. And that's only because that's my go-to seasonings. Let it saute. And I'm gonna need some white onion. Sorry guys, let me see if I can get you a better shot. Sorry, kind of a raggedy shot there. Let me see. There we go. That better? There we go. I don't see nobody saying nothing on YouTube tonight. Why is that? Thank you for the screen taps. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see how this tofu is going. Gotta give it a little, there we go, yeah. Want it a little crispy there. A little crispy there, crunchy there. So we got a little bit of ways to go here. Little oil. And I'm gonna go ahead and put some over here too, because I'm about to make my fried rice. So I'll make a fried rice over here. And I'm making lettuce wrap tofu over here. And I want to get it down before I start adding the seasoning to it, okay? Okay. So for the fried rice, I'm just going to put some white onion in. And then we're going to put in some soy sauce. This is actually tamari sauce, which is the Japanese organic version of soy sauce. I'm going to move that around. And move this around. I'm going to put a little garlic in here, not much, half of my garlic. Now we're going to put the rice in. It's already cooked and it's brown rice. Got all this rice left over from black-eyed peas and rice, chopping down. So, I guess I'll put it all in there. I'm not going, too far. I'm going to put some mushroom seasoning in here. Some onion powder and some garlic powder. It has soy sauce in it as well, and onion. I'm going to keep it real simple with some bean sprouts. And I have some scrambled tofu from this morning. I think I'm going to put that in there. So it'll be like our egg and bean sprouts. Onion, egg, and bean sprouts. Like my sister Moni Love likes it. She doesn't like you putting peas and onions and peas and carrots and things in the fried rice. She just likes onion, bean sprouts, there we go. This is starting to cook up the way it's supposed to. Okay, this fried rice is looking good. And some egg. We're going to put a little vegan egg in there. All right. So now we got. Let me get the vegan egg, because I was going to save it for this morning, but then I was like, oh, I can put it inside of my rice. So I'm going to put my scrambled tofu in there a little bit and treat that like it's an egg. fry it up. Let me taste it. Yep. All it needs is bean sprouts. Now this here, is almost ready for its sauce. This is great. Oh, I forgot I was going to put mushrooms in it. Oh well, I'm going to save my mushrooms. They ain't going in there today. They ain't going in there today. But my bean sprouts, these are mung bean sprouts. You find them at the Asian market. That's going in. And we like to eat these raw too. That is gorgeous. Put some green onion in there. Okay, so now the fried rice is done. Let me show you. There is the fried rice. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Is that not gorgeous? Yes, it is. Well, now we're going to get this together. We got to put our sauce on it. That right there is just plain old tofu. I think I did put some onion powder and garlic powder in it, but this needs to get sauce on it now because it's going to go inside of our lettuce wraps. This is done. And you don't want to cook the bean sprouts too much because you want them to be nice and crunchy, and the same thing with the green onion. Of course, that's all vegan. All right. Now, I'm going to make a sauce. I got some garlic. I'm going to turn this down. I got my garlic. We got some garlic. And then we're going to do some ginger that's been frozen. I think we need some more garlic because I used half of my garlic. So now we have garlic and ginger. And I'm going to do one more garlic. I'm going to put my ginger back in the freezer. That's where I keep it, so I always have fresh ginger. Fried rice looks so good, thank you. I took a page out of your book. I didn't make it, I didn't do it. I ain't do all those peas and carrots and whatnot. I said, my sister don't like it like that. So I ain't doing it like that. Okay, another garlic goes in here. So we got our garlic, we got our ginger. We're gonna put some soy sauce. soy sauce in this sauce that we're about to put over our tofu. Okay. And then I have some peanut flavored sauce. I could use regular peanut butter, but I'm going to use this peanut flavored sauce, this here. Pour that in there. And then if that's not enough, I'll have to get some real peanut butter. Put that in there. And then we're just going to mix this. And then I think I'm going to probably put some hoisin sauce in here. Or oyster sauce. I think oyster sauce. Vegan oyster sauce. We're going to go with hoisin sauce. I think the hoisin's a little sweeter. Let me taste. Yeah, that's going to be good. So we put the hoisin sauce. So I had some peanut flavored sauce. I used some soy sauce, some ginger, some garlic, garlic powder, onion powder. And then we're going to just keep letting this cook. And that's going inside of our lettuce wrap. That's going to be flavored in our lettuce wrap. Now you could just, if you didn't have the peanut flavored sauce, you could actually just use plain old peanut butter. And that would be good as well. Peanut in the hoisin sauce is good. Okay, and I'm going to taste it. What do you think? Does it look good? I think it looks pretty good. Let's taste it. That's going to be very good inside. Okay, and we'll just keep letting this cook down. We're going to top it with cilantro and green onion. And that's going to go in a lettuce wrap. You like both what? Oyster and hoisin? One day I'm going to sit down and figure out what's the difference. I have like a mushroom flavored oyster. It's vegetarian, vegan oyster. And then I always use hoisin. And I don't know which one is. I don't know the difference. Know the difference. Let's taste this one. Ooh. Tasting yummy. Mm-hmm. Ooh. I put all right now. Uh-oh, somebody sent me, what was that? Sent me a rose. Thank you, Moni Love. I appreciate that. Okay, so I have 4 heads of lettuce. And that's what we're going to be using to make our lettuce wrap. I got these one marked down. They were marked down at the farmers market today, and I bought several bags. So the bags were 85 cents a bag, and each bag has 5 heads of lettuce. So I bought like about 3 or 4 bags, and then I juiced them and made some lettuce juice. And then I saved this because I knew I would make some lettuce wraps tonight. So, but that was a heck of a deal. And that's because I live in the garden state. When you live in the garden state, produce is cheap because they still have, they're growing things. They're growing things. And that's very good. Rodney Gould Senior, what is it? Or what is it? I'm making lettuce wraps, and I made fried rice over there. I'm getting ready to plate it, Rodney Gould. Now let me ask you this, Rodney Gould. Are you from New Jersey? Because the reason why I asked you that is because my family, my great-grandfather was from Gouldtown in New Jersey, and I was just wondering if you have roots there. You know, we could be cousins. Okay. Did he say anything? Are we cousins? He didn't answer. Okay, maybe he's gone. All right. So I'm going to just cut the ends off of this lettuce, and we're going to plate it up. Yeah, my husband was like, you made a lot of tofu. I was like, well, if we really like the lettuce wraps, we're going to have enough. Now, I'm going to take my lettuce I'm gonna take my lettuce and spin it because you want your lettuce to be nice and dry. And I'm going to turn the camera around in just a minute. I mean, I guess I can do it now. Wait a minute. I'm going to turn this off. Okay, turn that off. And I'm going to move y'all this way because now we over here Getting ready to plate up. Same thing with y'all. Let's see my dirty thingamajig. Did we turn it around? Okay, yeah. We're getting ready to plate it up. But first, before we plate it up, I need to spin your live stream for 100 minutes. Thank you, Moni Love. You watched my live stream for 100 minutes. I was supposed to stop it. Oh, there's the stop button right there. Okay, so see if I got any liquid off of it. A little bit. Let's spin it one more time. So you pull the thing up and then you stop it. Okay. So there we go. We'll move this over here. Try to clear some of this stuff away, because I got a lot of stuff. Now, what we have to do is we need to top, okay, our wraps. So we got a lettuce here, right? And a lettuce here, got a bunch of lettuce. And I'm going to take some of this tofu and just put a little bit inside. And I'm not putting a whole bunch in there. Usually when I've had lettuce wraps, sometimes they even come with cabbage. You get like the pile of meat, and then the things on the side, right? So we're gonna put some cilantro, some green onion, and then I'm going to get some of this fried rice. There's my fried rice and my lettuce wraps. Now we're going to eat it. Okay, let me get a napkin. Hey. This is smoking hot. Oh, you know what? I got chopsticks. Why don't I use my chopsticks? Yeah, we're gonna use them. We're gonna use the chopsticks. All right, put a little napkin there. So here we go. Let's try the fried rice first. Oh, wow. I did that. That's good. That is so good. Wait a minute. I might have some Asian mustard back here. Yes. Because Thank you. Thank you, Moni Love. See, I like mine with the Asian mustard. And I saved the packets, so I got a little packets there. And baby. Put a little of that mustard in there. Oh yeah. Mmm. Mmm. I did a good thing. That's good. You like yours with mustard too? That's good. Wow. I am very impressed with myself. Okay. Next, we're going to try a lettuce wrap. Okay. So the lettuce wrap is tofu, green onions, cilantro. Oh my God. Woo wee. Baby, that's good. Wow. So I made Chinese takeout, vegan Chinese takeout at home tonight. My lettuce was 84 cents for all that bag of lettuce. Tofu, about $7. Leftover brown rice. Baby. Look at that. Look at my lettuce wrap. Do you see it? That is gorgeous. Do you see it? Ooh. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's so good. Let's see. We're coming up on an hour, and you know I don't like to be on longer than an hour. It really is good, Mama. It's delicious. I did a thing, baby. I did a thing. Okay. I'll see you later. If you're not following me, you know you should be. So make sure you click that follow button before you leave so you can see me live stream. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. And I'm going to finish my dinner and feed my husband and my son. Love y'all.